Handoff to Leha. Leha with some room on the left side, inside the 5-yard line, down to the 3, and pushes that pile forward into the end zone.
Bucks outside here, and at the block by Klinicky and Jones.
Inside, like Coach Brookshire says. But Bernie with the rebound. Steal. And steal. Yes, it is!
Who's running the last leg? That could be goal. And a goal.
And a goal.
Yeah,
it's over. In the third. Brings another one. There's another ground ball to shortstop, fielded by Herbert, who fires it over to first base for out number 3.
Oh, she got a hold of that one. Maybe gone by.
That one is gone.
There you go.
Wow. What a hit. That didn't take her long.
No.
It didn't.
Juan Galarza.
Welcome to another BilliesLive production. Find us on your favorite social sites and apps. Like, subscribe, and get notified when we go live.
Welcome into Billies.Live. We're getting ready to bring you some Billies basketball action here. I hope everyone is staying warm on this chilly week. It's been a long time, but we're getting ready to get basketball action here on Billies.Live. Stay tuned.
The Inside Story has been family owned and operated since 1981. The Inside Story is your custom decorating center with in-house designers, and the owners install your flooring too, so you know satisfaction is guaranteed. They sell carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, luxury vinyl, area rugs, wallpaper, paint, and much more. See the Inside Story's extensive showroom, Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg, online at theinsidestorytx.com.
Local high-speed internet in Gillespie County. Use it for work, fun, and everything in between. Advanced parental controls, online protection, simple, safe, smart. Get connected at nextstream.net.
What is the FISD Education Foundation? Since our inauguration in 2018, the Foundation has financially supported teachers and students from all our campuses achieve academic excellence. Our fundraising efforts help offset the adverse effects and depletion of resources brought on by state Robin Hood policies. Visit FISDkids.org to learn more. The FISD Education Foundation, partnering with our community because we're better together.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student-teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's Pasta and Pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle and Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Hello, my name is Greg Nebgen with 4N Cattle Company. I want to talk to you a little bit about J4 Trailer and my experience. So I was looking for a new cattle trailer, stopped by, talked to Josh, customized what I wanted. I own a local business. I want to do my business local. Prices were very competitive. I looked at trailers everywhere. They were $1,000 cheaper, if not more. I was going to buy local anyway. They beat everybody in price. And then they even delivered it. J4 Trailer, that's where I got mine.
Welcome back to Billies.Live. And we are getting ready to have some fun here, kind of getting warmed back up as we get out of the winter weather we've dealt with here in the Hill Country. I am riding solo today as Reed Graff giving you the play-by-play as the Battle and Billies get ready to host the Davenport Wolves, and what is a very important game for both teams as far as district action goes. But before we get too far into it, I want to give a quick shout out to tonight's title sponsor. The Bayer family has been butchering, processing, and providing fresh meat products since 1986. Sausage, jerky, ham, mixed spices, even their jalapeno poppers are freshly made in-house. A great product at a great price. Dutchman's Market, 1609 East Main. As we work our way into this game, we shout them out, and we're very grateful for them for helping us bring this to y'all, as I'm sure we have quite a few people watching from home, more than usual, with the weather. Maybe some of y'all couldn't even get to the gym tonight, and that's all right. We're here to bring you the action. We're getting ready for a really fun game. Both teams coming in with 2-game win streaks, but also another thing to keep in mind, neither team has played in quite a while. The Billies obviously did not get to play Tuesday night. They had the game off Friday night, so they haven't played in over a week. So we'll see if that plays a factor here, as the Davenport Wolves in a similar situation, having not played since last Friday. So both teams coming off of a week, if not more, of a layover, and that is definitely going to play a factor as we get into tonight's game. Let's take a quick minute to go through our rosters, starting with the Davenport Wolves. AJ Zamora is wearing number 0 tonight. Wearing number 1 is Carson Bless. Number 2, Daniel Sokup. He's familiar from last year. Number 3, Jaden Soberall. Joining him is number 5, Tristan Hamlin. Number 11, Aiden Edwards. Joining him, number 20, Hayden Glode. Number 21, Elijah Casares. Number 23, Cole Rios. Bringing it up is number 41, Carter Trainer. And the Wolves are coached by head coach Bradley Washington, assistant coach Terrell Johnston, and Weston Redding. Again, the Wolves come in at 19-9, 5-3 in district play, and looking to keep their 2-game winning streak going. Switching over to the Billies, also coming in on a winning streak, 19-8, 3-4 in district, 2 games in a row for them, including a big win over Canyon Lake their last time out. Number 0, Otto Cornett, the senior. Number 1, Cameron Tate at the point guard, the junior. Number 2, Barrett Green, a junior. Also joined by number 3, Mark DeCuffa, the junior. Number 4, Asher Gaiman. Number 5, Will Dagenhart, a senior. Number 14, Brayton Statler, the junior. Number 15, Leighton Bayer, a senior. Number 20, Reed Spees, a junior. Number 22, Landon Kovar, one of the big centers, also a junior. Number 30, Jorge Alberter, a senior. And wrapping it up is number 44, Daniel Schultz, the senior. Obviously, the Billies are, as always, coached by Tim Kamen, assistants Kate Eckert and Bruce Stafford. So again, we're getting ready for what's going to be a very pivotal district matchup between these two teams. And kind of looking at the district standings, obviously Bernie leads the way at 7-0, but Bandera is right there with him in third, 5-3. Wimberley is 6-2. Davenport fourth, tied for third really with Bandera at 5-3, and the Billies on the outside looking in at 3-4. Canyon Lake 1-7. Navarro bringing it up the rear at 0-8. But you can see why this is such an important game for the Billies. They've won 2 in a row. They've given themselves an opportunity at finding a way into that 4th playoff spot. And a win tonight over Davenport would go a long way into making that happen. So we'll see if they're able to make something like that happen tonight as we get into tonight's game. But Davenport on the other end, if they can get a win tonight, they have a game over the Billies, another game over the Billies, and that would really help them down the stretch as they try to secure that 4th or 3rd spot. So we will see how that matchup plays out. The last time these two teams played was back on January 6th, and the Wolves took that one in Davenport 50-30. But the Billies, like we said, are playing well right now and looking to turn the tide. So we'll see if they're able to do that tonight. We're going to take a quick break as we continue to get ready for today's game. Stay tuned here on Billies.Live.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battling Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments. And also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerAndOffers.com.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg, we know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you have a team of experienced professionals who use old-fashioned personal service. Along with our cutting-edge technology, we help you buy and sell real estate.
Contact the Real Estate Advisory Team today. We would be delighted to help you turn your Hill Country real estate dream into a reality. Make it a great day.
Hill Country Refrigeration has been providing the Texas Hill Country with quality heat and air conditioning service, installation, and repair for 47 years. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Robert and Clara Ann Almers founded Hill Country Refrigeration in 1974, but have been enjoying Battling Billy sports for a lifetime. The Almers family are born and raised Billy fans. 4 generations, that is. Hill Country Refrigeration, where customizing comfort is their award-winning game. From one winning team to another, best of luck, Billies.
Local high-speed internet in Gillespie County. Use it for work, fun, and everything in between. Advanced parental controls, online protection, simple, safe, smart. Get connected at nextstream.net.
That's really cool. Welcome back to Billies.Live. Looks like we're getting ready for the national anthem, so I'll keep it quick. But again, getting ready for some District 28 4A action here. Real quick, I want to give a shout out. Daniel Sokup, one of the experienced members of this team. I've been told his grandparents are watching out in Minnesota. Welcome to the broadcast. I remember your son from last year and excited to see him play again. Again, we're going to go to a quick ad break as we go to the national anthem here on Billies.Live.
Please join us in keeping Fredericksburg and Gillespie County special. Be Texas friendly. Share the road. Put litter in its place. Respect private property. And protect our dark skies. Thank you for caring about our community.
This broadcast is supported by Votive Hospice, a family-owned hospice founded by Fredericksburg natives. Votive Hospice is Fredericksburg's only joint commissioned accredited hospice and Fredericksburg's first community-based palliative care, which means their team can help you and your loved ones prior to needing hospice at no cost to you and your family. Knopf Healthcare's palliative care program was just recently awarded accreditation by the Joint Commission in 2022, and that makes them Fredericksburg's only accredited palliative care program. VotiveHospice.com. They're with you.
Welcome to Creek Street Dental, where we strive to treat our patients with compassion, kindness, and care. We utilize the latest technologies in our commitment to your family, offering cone beam technology, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry so you can sleep through your appointment. Stop by and meet our newest addition, Dr. Monica Montgomery, from the Fredericksburg High School class of 2014. Creek Street Dental on the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of the Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
Fredericksburg Veterinary Center takes care of animals of all sizes, little bitty small ones and great big tall ones. They'll treat your furry friends just like it was their own. Doctors East and Eckert can do all sorts of stuff to help them, like x-rays and blood work, surgeries and sonograms. They'll even work on their teeth. And if your animal is sick or something, they'll even go to your ranch or house to help them. Give them a call or visit them online at fbgvetcenter.com.
We're just minutes away from getting going here on Billies.Live as the Billies get ready to take on the Davenport Wolves. We're going to take a quick look at the two coaches tonight. Of course, as always, On the Billies side is head coach Tim Kamen, one of the most experienced guys in the region, if not the state, really. He's a great guy to work with as well. On the other side is Bradley Washington. He's come in, took over a really young Davenport program, and has got them competing for a shot in the playoffs this year. And this Davenport team is a fun team to watch, and he is the guy at the helm. As we get set here to do the tip-off for the Wolves is Jaden Soverall. Opposing him is, of course, Daniel Schultz. Schultz wins the tip, but it's picked up by Sokup, and we are underway. That's Daniel Sokup at the top playing the point. Swings it right out to Aiden Edwards. A lot of familiar faces from last year's team for the Wolves as they try to work their way into the paint. Back to Sokup at the top. Davenport passing it around, looking for an opening. Carson Blos also on the court there. Number 1, the guard. AJ Zamora on the court for the Wolves. On the court for the Billies, as Zamora thinks about the 3. Davenport with a pretty small lineup here, but an athletic-looking group. Edwards dribbles around a little bit, back to Sokup at the top. Barrett Green on the court for the Billies. Mark DeCuffa, Will Dagenhart, Asher Gaiman, and Daniel Schultz as Green gets a hand on that pass from Sokup and knocks it out of bounds. It'll be interesting to see what the matchup looks like tonight. The Billies, as we know, are playing well as of late. Are coming off of a 39-38 win over Canyon Lake. Zamora swings it back out to Edwards. Edwards at the top. He's double-teamed. Back to Zamora on the right side. Zamora and Edwards working at the top. Sokup has worked his way into the paint now. Edwards trying to drive against DeCuffa. Swings it right. Back out. And trying to find a way into this zone defense of the Billies. So far, the Billies are doing a really good job. Edwards is going to take the deep 3 and hit it. And that's how tonight's game is going to start, with Edwards hitting the 3 to get the Wolves on the board. Barrett Green bringing it up. See what the Billies' offensive game plan is tonight. They've just from looking at them, they've got the height advantage with Schultz. That's nothing new for them, though. Gaiman's going to drive, swings it to Dagenhart for the 3. Can he answer? He can't. Just misses it. Rebounded there by Soverall. Going back the other way. Sokup's going to drive to the basket with the layup, and it is good. Smooth as silk. Give him 2. Great move from Sokup there to get to the basket. Working against Barrett Green. The full court press is on. Dagenhart gets it to Green, going up the other side. Swings it to Gaiman. Into Schultz. Good defense there from Soverall to not let that be clean. That's going to be a big key point in this game. What do they do to stop Schultz? Because the Billies offense runs through him. He leads the team in points per game with 14.8. So there's no mystery as to what the game plan is going to be. Green's got it on the left side. The Swiss Army knife for these Billies. Swings it to Gaiman. Gaiman can't hit. Rebounded by Sokup. Going the other way. He's got an overall. Soverall to the basket. Great pass there. And the Wolves start the game on a 7-0 run here, and the Billies take a timeout to try and recoup. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Just a quick reminder, tonight's title sponsor, Dutchman's Market. Make sure you swing by. The Beyer family has been butchering, processing, and providing fresh meat products since 1986. Sausage, jerky, ham, mixed spices, even their jalapeno poppers are freshly made in-house. A great product at a great price. Dutchman's Market, 1609 East Main. Make sure you swing by. Maybe not today. Maybe let the ice thaw out a little bit. But get out there at some point and get yourself something to keep you going, as they help us keep the broadcast going here on Billies.Live. Pretty short timeout. Kamen just wanted to get the Billies back on the right page as they've fallen behind 7-0 here to the Davenport Wolves. Not the start he was hoping for, I'm sure. Soverall's got 2. Green's going to bring it up. The full court press is still on for the Billies. Green and Dagenhart working against it. Green's going to drive. He's working against Blos. Mid-range jumper for Green. Bounces around, can't hit. Schultz with the rebound, still can't get it to fall. They're going to call that out of bound on Dagenhart. Good defensive box out there from Blos. Coming back the other way is Sokup. He's got the Wolves rolling so far. He's got 2. The big offense coming from Edwards with the deep 3 at the top. Blos with the 3-point attempt, can't hit, rebounded by Soverall, swings it back out to Edwards. They get the openings, they're not afraid to take them. Edwards passes it to Sokup at the top of the key, working against DeCuffa. Left to Zamora. He thinks about the three. Swings it left to Edwards. Now he shoots it, but it's a little far. Gaiman with the rebound. Billy's going back the other way, 7-0. 4.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Here on Billies.Live, TexasRadio.net. Hope y'all are staying warm out there. The Billies trying to get warm offensively here. That's a steal there for Blos, going back the other way. Soverall's got it at the top. Swings it left. Zamora's got all day. Can't hit it, though. Rebounded by Sokup to the basket. Still can't hit. Dagenhart, good effort there from Sokup, but the ball does not fall. Dagenhart's coming back the other way. The senior, 2-year starter. Was really the point guard last year. Now has moved to more of a 2, and he's really helped him as he's deadly from 3. Swings it to DeCuffa. Gaiman working against a couple. Gets away from him. Dagenhart recovers the loose ball. Drives to the basket, puts up the shot. Still can't hit. Ball's bouncing around. Rebounded by Schultz. Still can't get the ball to fall. Edwards has got it going back the other way. He's got options. Great defense from Gaiman to knock it loose. Green's got it going back the other way for the Billies. He's going to take it to the basket. Great move, but it does not fall. Sokup's got the pass from Soverall, and it's going to be a foul there. No, they're not going to call the foul. They're going to call Sokup for the traveling. Sure looked like he got tripped up a little bit. Not going to get the call. Sokup can't believe it, and to be honest, I don't blame him. DeCuffa kind of got up in his feet there. Did not call it, though. DeCuffa's going to take a break. Reed Spees checking in the game. Also checking in the game is Hayden Glode. Green's got it to bring it up for the Billies, who still have not scored in today's game. Good defense from Sokup there to knock it loose, but they're going to get him with the reach in. Barrett Green, an exciting player to watch. Does a little bit of everything for the Billies and has started to emerge as a scorer. To see if he can find that in today's game. The Billies are going to need him to. Green swings it to Spees on the left side. Back to Green as they're passing the ball around, looking for an opening. Green thinks about the deep 3. Decides against it. Dagenhart's going to drive to the basket, to the layup, just short. Blessed with the rebound, going back the other way. Swings it. Good steal from Gaiman. The ball's knocked loose. Good effort from Gaiman. He's always aggressive on the back end there as he aggresses this pass here. One of the things he does really well is transition defense. To throw it in, and new to the game is Tristan Hamlin. Again, Hayden Glode also in tonight's game. As the Davenport Wolves hold a 7-0 lead here, 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Billies just can't quite get the ball to go through the net. Sokup's going to set it up at the top, working against Green. Swings it to Edwards. Edwards with a great pass to Glode for the easy basket. What a great pass. The chemistry is clearly there between those two, 9-0. Edwards is making his impact felt in a variety of ways so far. Schultz has got it, tries to get it to Gaiman, but the ball pops loose out on Davenport. If the Billies can get that connection going, Schultz to Gaiman, they're a hard team to stop. But when teams are able to interrupt that, it's when the Billies struggle. Green with the 3. Still can't hit. Schultz with the rebound with the putback is a little far. Ball bounces around, called out on Davenport. Schultz has probably got 4 rebounds already. Can't get the ball through the net. Gaiman swings it to Spees. Billy's passing it around into Gaiman. Gaiman to the basket. They're going to call the foul. Who it's going to go on, I'm not sure. Let's see who the ref calls it on. I'm going to call it on 5. That is Tristan Hamlin, who just checked in the game not too long ago. So can Gaiman get the Billies on the board? First shot is good. So exactly what the Billies needed, points. Here's that drive to the basket. Lots of contact from both 5 and 11. Edwards could have called it on either. Shout out to West End Pizza for the replay there. Again, that call could have gone on either, but they called it on Hamlin. Good effort from Spees, can't quite get it. Good job by Sokup to recover that. Bless has got it on the right side, swings it to Hamlin. Back out to Sokup, left to Edwards. Edwards and Sokup, clearly the focal point of this offense so far. Edwards working against Green, he's gonna call the play. Swings it to Sokup. trying to find a hole in that defense. They've done a pretty good job of it so far. 2 minutes to go, 9-2. Davenport leads. Mid-range jumper from Bless is good. That's his first points of the night. 5 different Wolves have scored so far. Spees to the basket, lots of contact. They're gonna get glowed for the foul there. Spees will go to the line. That's what he does best. He brings a little bit of energy. Very athletic kid. He's a football player, so he's not afraid of the contact. And he used that to his advantage there. Spees hits the first. Here's the drive there thanks to West End Pizza. Glode took the brunt of the contact, but the way basketball is, he takes the foul for it. Here's Spees' second free throw. Shot is good. He makes both. So far, the Billies looking good from the free throw line. 11-4 now. 11-4, swings it right. Now in the game, number 23, Cole Rios for the Wolves. Zamora's back in the game. Swings it to Hamlin. Swings it all the way to the other side to Rios. Some contact there. Cameron Tate got a hand on it for the Billies. Zamora with the three, and it is good. Zamora introduces himself to the game, 14-4. Davenport's building a pretty good lead here heading into the second quarter. 1:15 left here in the first. Tate at the point for the Billies. Swings it to Schultz. Schultz would have gone to the basket there, but they're going to call the foul on Glode. His first. It's going to be on the ball foul. 14-4. Taking it hard to throw it in. Swings it to Gaiman. Back to Spees. Billy's trying to get something set up here. I think they wanted to get the 3 there for Degenhart, but Davenport defended it well. Tate brings a lot of energy and athleticism coming off the bench. Smaller guy, but does what you need him to. Good pass to Schultz. Schultz to Gaiman. Gaiman to the basket. Can't hit. They're going to call the foul, though. That's going to go on Soverall. Gaiman not afraid to attack the basket. He does a good job there. So he'll go to the line for the second time. He's 2 for 2 from the line so far. All 4 of the Billies' points so far coming from the charity stripe. Gaiman nails the first. That looked effortless. Leighton Byer checking in the game. Here's that replay thanks to West End Pizza. Billy's having a lot of success drawing the foul and so far converting on the points. I'm glad I didn't jinx him there. Gaiman hits both. He's got 4. Landon Kovar checks in the game. Schultz is going to catch a breath. Lose a little bit of height, but not much. Kovar is a tall guy. Soverall is going to take a break. Bless back in the game. Cole Rios also in the game for the Wolves. Tristan Hamlin and Zamora, A.J. Zamora, who hit the 3 earlier. Hamlin's got it. Looking to set something up. Edwards has got some space, working against Tate. Mid-range jumper, got it. Great shot there from Edwards. Give him 5, 16-6, 25 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tate working against Rios here. He's a little bit trapped. Good defense from Rios. Gets it out of there. Some hands get on it. Byer comes down with it for the Billies. Back to Tate at the top. Swings it to Spees. Spees is going to drive. Ball's knocked around. Good defense there from Zamora. Ends up at the hands of Rios. He's got room. Lots of contact there. Got to believe that foul's going to go against the Billies. Lots of contact. Pretty physical. 1.5 left on the clock here. See what the Wolves do with it. Shoots it to Hamlin. Deep 3 before the buzzer. And he has hit it. What a shot from Hamlin. His first. And what a way to end the first quarter. So Davenport leads here 19-6 at the end of the first quarter. What a statement for the visitor team. We'll be right back here on Billies.Live.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust. Proud supporters of Battlin' Billy Sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. We're proud to say we're small enough to know you by name and large enough to serve all your financial needs. Security State Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV in our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc.
Go Billies!
Welcome back to Billies.Live. I want to thank y'all for joining us today. We appreciate you joining us today on Billies.Live. Be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live. It's that simple. I'm sure a lot of y'all are tuning in, staying nice and cozy and warm in your houses as that ball gets away from Tate and Sokup's coming back the other way with it. That's a bad error for the Billies to start this second quarter. 19-6, Davenport leads. Here as we're finally back to basketball action. I think the Billies are struggling to get going again. First game for them since last Tuesday. Didn't play on Friday for the off day, and then, of course, the weather delayed this game till today. It's been over a week, so you have to imagine that's got to have played a factor as the Wolves are called for an out of bounds there. Seems to be Aiden Edwards is a little banged up here for the Wolves. Hope that young man's okay. He's had a great start for the Wolves. Came down a little tender there to end the first quarter. Good pass attempt there from Green. Cannot hit it. Edwards leads the way so far for the Wolves with 5 points. But 7 different Wolves have scored so far in today's game. That's a lot of passing the ball around, different guys getting involved. And it's led to that 19-6 lead. As the foul here leads to one-on-one here for Schultz. Here's the free throw. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Green. Tries to put it back up. Still can't hit it. Lots of contact there on Byer. Sokup really took that one to the chin. Looks like he wore it, though. Wolves going back the other way. 19-6 here. Sokup bringing it up for the Wolves, who lead 19-6 in today's game. Swings it left to Rios. Also on the court, Zamora, Bless, and Glode. For the Billies, it's Green, Byer, Gaiman, Spies, and Schultz. Gaiman's got 4 points today for the Billies. The only other 2 coming from Spies. All of them coming at the free throw line. Sokup to the basket. Great pass to Zamora for the mid-range jumper. That's some really good passing there for the Wolves to get that shot set up. 21-6 now, going back the other way. Byer tried to get that to Schultz, but the ball's knocked away. Wolves going the other way. Spies with an athletic steal. Billy's looking to get something going here to the basket. Great drive there from Reed Spies. Give him 4. Couldn't have done it any better than that. Billies have 8. Gaiman and Spies both have 4. Spies is coming off the bench to give the Billies a little bit of a spark here. 6:17 left here in the quarter. Blos working against Byer, swings it to Sokup. Billy's getting a little more aggressive and going deeper on their defense here. Looks like they might have switched to a man as the zone. Sokup with a great move to try and drive, but they're going to get the foul there. Kind of did a little hesitate there. Caught Spies off guard and made an opening for him, but he got fouled on the way to the basket. Here's that energy I'm talking about from Spies, thanks to West End Pizza. And such an athletic drive to the basket, just giving the Billies what they need, some life offensively. So they need to find some defense. So that's a great steal by Spies. He does it again. They're going to call him for the travel, though. I guess he got a little caught up in the motion there. Great energy, though, here from Spies to get a hand on that. He wasn't even looking at the ball, and he was able to get a hand on it. Edwards back in the game. Good sign for the Davenport Wolves. He's had a great first quarter. Blows to pass it into Zamora. And Edwards will set it up at the top. Working against Gaiman to the basket. Great effort. Can't get it. Schultz with the rebound. You know, it's hard. He got past Gaiman, but it's hard to go over Schultz. He's a tall guy. Green setting it back up on the other side. Dagenhart's going to drive, swings it to Spies. Billy's pass, trying to find a way to get it into Schultz. They get it to him. He swings it to Gaiman for the easy basket. Great pass there from Schultz and Gaiman. If you're the Billies, that's what you want. You want to get it to Schultz, and he's either going to swing it out for the three, he's going to get it to Gaiman, who's going to be driving, or you're going to go for straight to the basket as Schultz. 21-10 now. Billies finally have a little bit of life here offensively. Sokup swings it to Edwards, tries to get it to Blos, but it gets away from him. 21-10, 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Edwards catches the pass from Blos, but it's knocked away by Gaiman. Gaiman's got the steal. Billy's coming back the other way. Green looking to set something up, gets it to Schultz with a great catch from Schultz. Mid-range jumper does not hit. Edwards has got it going back the other way for the Wolves. Zamora has already hit, he's got 5. Him and Edwards both have 5 today. Swings it to Sokup at the top. Billy's going back to what looks like a zone here. They were in man earlier, now they're back to the zone. Cole Rios working against Dagenhart. Into Blos. Swings it to Sokup, now to Edwards for the 3. Decides not to shoot it, swings it to Zamora, who does shoot it and hits. 24-10, despite the significant size disadvantage right now for the Wolves. They're finding ways to score from the outside. As a steal there from Zamora gets things going, Sokup's got it again. Edwards with the deep 3, but they're going to call him for a travel there. I guess he took an extra step. 24-10 now. 4 minutes to go. Davenport rolling on all cylinders offensively today. Reed Spies has got it now. He's come off the bench to play pretty well here for the Billies. They're going to get some Mora for the foul there. The Billies are already up in the bonus. Spies is going to shoot the 1-and-1. Spies has got 4. He's 2 for 2 from the free throw line today. He's come off the bench and played pretty well. Hits the first one. Here's that contact thanks to West End Pizza. There's the second shot. Can't hit it. Ball's bouncing around, rebounded by Rios. That's the first missed free throw for the Billies. So if you're Tim Kamen, that's something to be happy about, because they've struggled otherwise today. Sokup does a good job of working through some pressure. Edwards to the basket, mid-range jumper, can't hit, rebounded by Schultz. Good effort, though. He just kind of found himself. Sometimes you'd be like, I am this open. How did I get this open? And you almost panic. And that's kind of what happened to Edwards there. It's been covered pretty well. Spies, the very aggressive pass from Green. Swings it to Gaiman to the basket. What a pass from Barrett Green to Gaiman. Couldn't have done it any better. 24-13. Billy's trying to cut into this lead. Davenport is led by more than 10 since midway through the first quarter. They currently hold an 11-point lead. 24-13, 3 minutes to go. Davenport passing it around, trying to find an opening in the defense. They've had a lot of luck with that. Edwards to the basket, gets poked away by Spies, and the ball's going to bounce around. See who they give the ball to. They're going to keep it with the Wolves. Say it went out on Green. Got to love the effort from Reed Spies there, though. Continues to show some effort. And there's that pass to Gaiman to get the points going for the Billies. Gaiman has 8 tonight. I think what you're really missing is some production. Of course, Schultz is obviously your leading scorer, and he has not scored yet. That's got to play a factor. Sokup working against Spies. Swings it right to Rios. Trying a little bit of a trap defense set up there. Didn't quite get it for the Billies, though. Out to Zamora. Zamora working against Spies and Green. Swings it to Sokup. Sokup, really the quarterback of this offense. Swings it to Rios for the 3. Can he hit? It's a little off to the right. Ball's bouncing around, rebounded by Dagenhart. Billy's looking to cut into this lead and make it a single-digit lead for the first time in a while. Barrett Green swings it to Spees. Into Gaiman, can't handle it. Rios ends up with it, going back the other way. Rios, it's 3v2 to the basket. Great moves, can't quite hit though. A lot of hands on that ball. They're going to give it to the Billies. You know, if you're Davenport, you got 3 guys versus 2 defenders. You'd love to score there. Doesn't happen that time. Green coming back the other way. Swings it to Dagenhart. Spees having to run a lot on that back end. Into Gaiman. Gaiman to Schultz. Schultz to the basket. Good effort there from Hamlin to get in and defend that, but nonetheless, Schultz is going to go to the line. Hamlin really having to work down low to battle with Schultz, who's a big physical guy. He might have been half a second away from ending up on the highlight reel had Schultz landed what he was going for there. Schultz misses the first. He's still looking for his points of the night. Rios is going to check out of the game. Aiden Edwards is back in. As Schultz shoots his second. 24-13, minute 50 here in tonight's game. Schultz shoots it, and he hits it. His first points of the night. So Soka bringing it back the other way. Feels like a better time than ever to shout out our title sponsor, Dutchman's Market. If you're enjoying the game tonight, be sure to thank the fine folks at Dutchman's Market. You wouldn't be watching without them. Visit them online at dutchmansmarket.com. Barbecue sounds good right about now. Again, we wouldn't be doing this broadcast without Dutchman's Market, so be sure to give them a visit when you can. Davenport looking to, almost looks like they might be trying to run the clock a little bit here, get that last shot. Minute 15, 24-14. Billy's still looking to cut that lead to single digits as Davenport's passing it around in the back end over here. Edwards is going to drive to the basket. Great pass out to soak up to Zamora for the 3. Can't hit. Rebounded by Bless. Puts it back up. Schultz with the rebound. A couple opportunities, but neither of them hit. Dagenhart's bringing it back the other way. Gaiman swings it far side to Spees. Green thinks about the 3. Mid-range jumper. Can't hit. Rebounded by Edwards. Davenport's going back. Edwards is going to go to the basket, and he's got it. Great attack there from Edwards. He has 7. Billies are going to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them real quick. 26-14 is the score here. Davenport leads.
As Fredericksburg celebrates 175 years, Arrowhead Bank is celebrating almost 100 years of serving the people of the Texas Hill Country. Our goal has been the same since we opened in Fredericksburg 20 years ago, to combine the relationship banking of yesterday with the technology of today for a better brand of banking. Arrowhead Bank is proud to support our students in all their endeavors, athletic and academic, and we're excited to celebrate their successes this year. Billy Pride, Eberalice, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 423091.
Nature and beauty along the fairways at Lady Bird have a way of slowing life down. While the front 9 features significant elevation changes and the tranquility of Live Oak Creek, the back 9 stuns with its panoramic vistas of the surrounding hills. As the home of the Fredericksburg Junior Golf Foundation and the Fredericksburg Middle School and High School golf teams, all of us at Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course are proud to support our community's tradition of excellence. Lady Bird Johnson Golf Course. Practice, play your way.
Welcome back to Billies.Live. 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. Davenport leads 26-14 over your battling Billies. Billy's trying to do something about that, but that pass gets away from him, and that's going to be another turnover. I saw the commercial for Lady Bird. Went golfing the other day with a buddy. Beautiful golf course. One of the best in the hill country. So the Wolves looking like they're going to settle for the final shots. 15 seconds to go here in the half. Wolves looking to get something going. Soak up to the basket. Can't quite hit. Edwards with the rebound, puts it back up, and he's got it to make it 28-14 here. And the Wolves in the first half on a good note as they lead by 14 here on Billies.Live. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back to talk about it all and get ready for the second half. Again, 28-14, Davenport leads here on Billies.Live.
We love living in the country. My husband works from home, and I teach our 5 youngest children here as well. Fast, uncapped, reliable internet is critical for our family. And that's exactly what we've gotten from Bee Creek for over 10 years now. Bee Creek Communications, always on high-speed internet.
The Inside Story has been family owned and operated since 1981. The Inside Story is your custom decorating center with in-house designers, and the owners install your flooring too, so you know satisfaction is guaranteed. They sell carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, luxury vinyl, area rugs, wallpaper, paint, and much more. See the Inside Story's extensive showroom, Highway 16 South in Fredericksburg, online at theinsidestorytx.com.
Welcome back to Billies.Live as we enjoy the halfway mark here in the Fredericksburg High School gym. The Billies are trailing Davenport 28-14. You just see the cheerleaders kind of setting the tone here, trying to get the Billies going here in the second half. It has been an active game, very fast-paced, and it always is with the Davenport Wolves. And, of course, they have been able to build a big lead. And I think a big part of that is that they've really been able to move the ball around. Again, 7 different Wolves have scored in tonight's game, with Edwards leading the way with 9. Zamora has 8. 4 other players have 2 points, and then Hamlin has 3. It's really been a full team effort. I think that's played a big part in this lead for the Wolves here. But on the other side of it, you have to look at, for the Billies, Asher Gaiman has 8, Reed Spees has 5, and that's about it. Schultz has 1 on a free throw. But that is pretty much the extent of it for the Billies.
There's more great music for you here on Game Time.
I think we're getting ready to have a raffle here
the
on
Batlin Billy Athletic
Billies.Live.
Department and Billy Boosters
We'll
want to say thank you to some of their sponsors, including
again, looking at
Weaver
tonight's
Technologies, an award-winning
Take a quick
solution
break, and when we
provider
come back,
specializing in helping
we'll have the
public and
raffle
private
here on
organizations
Billies.Live.
implement
Again, stay tuned
complex
as we get ready.
Local high-speed internet in Gillespie County. Use it for work, fun, and everything in between. Advanced parental controls, online protection, simple, safe, smart. Get connected at nextstream.net.
The FISD Education Foundation strives to inspire students, drive teacher innovation, and pilot new educational programs. By the end of the spring, the foundation will have donated over $450,000 toward academic excellence on all 5 FISD campuses. To donate, volunteer, or see for yourself how our grants are creating a lasting impact in educating our community, visit us at fisdkids.org.
Top 5 reasons we love Gaddy's in Fredericksburg. Number 5, their student teacher lunch discount. Number 4, their all-you-can-eat buffet. Number 3, they have a huge variety of fresh veggies at the salad bar. Number 2, Gaddy's Pasta and Pizza is always hot and ready. And best of all, they even do the dishes. Gaddy's Pizza, Highway 16 South, across from the fairgrounds.
All right, guys, we are going to draw for our project graduation raffle. You do not have to be present to win, but if you are here, please come down and get your prize. Our friend from the other school, from Davenport, is here to help us draw because he didn't buy a ticket, so we know he'll be honest. And so we're going to draw first for the $250 Visa gift card. And the winner is Sammy Ottmers. Sammy Ottmers for $250. Okay. All right, now we're going to draw for the 500. Doug Alford, $500. All right, for $750. Ann Plenicky gets the $750. And then the last one, the biggest one, for $1,000. is Christina Simpson. Awesome. And by the way, we'll be doing another raffle. It's a 1 to 100 raffle. Hold on a second. I want you to be able to say hi to your parents in Minnesota.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Hope you're enjoying the game.
They're watching in Minnesota. We will be doing another raffle, a 1 to 100 raffle, so be watching for that. That is another $1,000 Visa gift card.
Shout out to Mr. Soak up there for helping out with the raffle. Congrats to our winners. Man, what a fun thing. We're gonna take a quick break here, and we'll get right back to the action here on Billies.Live.
Segner's Jewelers is a proud Battle and Billy sponsor and big fans of our hometown team. Segner's has served generations of FISD families and friends and will be here to serve future generations. Located at 236 West Main Street, or find us on the web at segnersjewelers.com. We're with you all the way. Go Billies!
Well, howdy, friends. This is Paige Finley from FBG and Billies.Live. I want to tell you about some new friends I met at J4 Trailer, a family-owned Texas trailer dealer out 290 just east of Fredericksburg. They carry utility trailers, livestock trailers, cargo trailers, and if you're looking for all the bells and whistles, they can custom build just about anything. Food trucks, car haulers, trash, or landscape trailers, whatever you need. Give them a call today, 830-997-9969, J4 Trailers. That's where I got mine.
Texas Hill Country Orthopedic, the official sports medicine provider of the Battle Billies. Our board-certified and fellowship-trained doctors provide personalized and comprehensive bone and joint care for all ages. We utilize the latest technologies like platelet-rich plasma treatments, and also unique to the Hill Country, we offer anterior hip replacement. Whether you've suffered a traumatic injury to your shoulder or are just tired of dealing with arthritis pain in your knees, Texas Hill Country Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to help.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding. From the words I spit, so sharp, so freezing, so cold, behold.
We are just about back to the action here in the Fredericksburg High School gym. And you won't have to wait long even after tonight's game to get more of the Battle and Billies action as we look at what's coming up next here on Billies.Live. I know you've had a little bit of a break and you've had to wait for this game, but you won't have to wait long for what's coming up. Tomorrow night, the Lady Billies will host the Bandera Bulldogs here on Billies.Live at 6 o'clock, so make sure you catch that one. And then we'll have a pair of Billies games next week. Of course, the boys will host Bernie and Wimberley on Tuesday and Friday. So make sure you stick around and catch those games because those will be very important games for the Billies. And, of course, after that, Billies.Live will be there for all the playoff action for both teams, assuming we get there for the boys. And the girls, of course, looking well on their way. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that action as we head into the second half here. A minute to tip off, and again, let's kind of set the stage here. We had the raffle, people won some money. Let's get back to the basketball action, though. Billy's coming in this game, having not played in over a week, showed a little bit of rust there, only scoring 4 points in the first quarter, but we're able to come alive with 12 in the second, but still trail 28-14 here as we head in to the second half. And the Wolves have done such a good job of really passing the ball around, getting different guys involved. Aiden Edwards, despite kind of tweaking his ankle there in the second quarter, leads the team with 9. He's had a great game. A.J. Zamora has 8. And then, of course, 5 other Wolves have scored in tonight's game, so they've really been able to distribute the scoring. Whereas the Billies, their attack has really been pretty simple. Get the ball to Schultz, and then he's either going to drop it off to Gaiman or swing it out to one of the guards for the deep shot. And that has worked a lot better in the second quarter, with Gaiman scoring 8, 4 of those points coming in that quarter. Spees really came off the bench and gave them a lot of energy with 5, as there's the Billies coaches, Eckert, Kamen, and, of course, Stafford, all trying to figure out how they can will their boys to a win. As we get going here in the second half. Again, Davenport leads 28-14 here. Sokup is going to throw it in. Swings it to Edwards, and we are a go. So 16 minutes of basketball action coming your way. Sokup swings it to Edwards. That almost looked like an alley-oop attempt thwarted by Gaiman. I wonder what they were talking about during halftime. That would have been exciting. Seen that once for the Billies already this year. Ball was knocked out by Gaiman. Good defense by him to kind of thwart that. So Blos to throw it in to Soverall, and that's easy money. Two points for him. He's got 4. Good pass there by Blos. Going back the other way is Barrett Green, the junior point guard for the Billies. Looking to work, find a way in the middle, get it to Gaiman to the basket. Great move by Gaiman. He's got 10, double digits. Good start for the Billies offensively. Really leaning on Gaiman tonight. He's got 10 of the 16. Zamora, who's also had a good night, he's got 8. Starting things up for the Wolves. 7:15 here in the third quarter. Swings it right to Edwards for the 3. He's hit once before tonight. Can't hit that one. Sokup with an athletic move, but he does not get it to fall. That was athletic as all get out, just didn't quite get the shot to fall. And he's smacking his hands like, man, I could have had that one. That would have been highlight right there. That was impressive to go to West End Pizza replay for that shot there from Gaiman. Again, he's got 10 tonight for the Billies, trying to will his team to a win. Billies have not been able to cut this lead to single digits since midway through the first quarter. They got close. Zamora with the 3, still can't hit. Rebounded by DeCuffa. Going back the other way is the Billies. See what they work up offensively. They scored on their first drive. See if they can keep that trend going. Degenhardt from deep. Can't hit it. Gaiman with a great rebound, and he puts it back in. Gaiman having himself a night. He's got 12, 30-18 now. 12-point lead for the Wolves. Really, Gaiman doing his best to give the Billies a lift here. If that shot had gone in for Degenhardt, that would have made a world of difference. DeCuffa working against Sokup. Soverall gets a little caught up, swings it out to Sokup. Tries to get it to Zamora, but it's stolen by Degenhardt. Swings it to Green on the right side. Green's going to drive. Mid-range jumper. He's got it! And the and one. What a shot by Green. That foul's going to go against Sokup. You can only keep Green off the board for so long. He just does everything for the Billies. He scored 15 in our last broadcast here at home against Canyon Lake. Really going to need him to get going. Can he cut the lead to single digits? He can for the first time all night. It is a single-digit lead, 30-21. First time all night since we started. First, the Davenport Wolves got off to such a hot start. Billies have been trying to find their way back into the game since. DeCuffa working against Sokup. Really good defense there from DeCuffa. Now he's against Soverall. Swings it back to Sokup. The Billies really meeting them at the edge. Not afraid to go out and meet them. Soverall's going to drive. Swings it to Hamlin, who's checked in the game. Back to Soverall. Soverall gets trapped. He's got a lot of action going. Good defense there from Schultz to force Soverall to get rid of that ball. Hamlin's going to swing it right. Good defense there by Will Degenhardt. Trying to get it to Zamora, who's already hit from deep once, but could not get it. Here's Green, thanks to West End Pizza. He's really developing that little teardrop mid-range jumper into his game. He did it a lot in the last home game. Again, Hamlin trying to get things going here. Swings it to Soverall, to the basket, blocked by Schultz. That's a hard guy to go up against. Degenhardt's going to bring it back the other way. Swings it to DeCuffa, into Schultz, but he can't handle it. Hamlin with the steal. Tries to get it to Sokup, to the basket, can't hit. Good defense there from Barrett Green. We're going fast and furious now. Degenhardt coming back the other way. Swings it to DeCuffa, into Schultz. Schultz to the basket, comes up short, rebounded by Sokup. Sokup trying to get out of some traffic. Swings it to Zamora. And we're going to reset at the top. Take a deep breath. 4.5 minutes to go, 30-21. Davenport leads. Schultz gets a hand on it. Ball's bouncing around. Now Green puts a hand on it. And it's kicked away by DeCuffa. It's going to be Davenport ball. Good defense there from Schultz to knock that ball loose. Speaking of defense by Schultz, Here's that block thanks to West End Pizza. That was by Green, actually. Schultz is going to take a break. Kovar checking into the game. Another tall center. Sokup working against Akuffa. To the basket, thinks about it. Zamora with the 3 hits. Give him 11. And Davenport's going to take a timeout. You know what? We'll take it with him. 33-21 is the score here on Billies.Live.
Strayer & Offers has been going strong since 1928. They specialize in tires and tire repair, wheel balancing, front-end alignment, brake repair, tune-ups, oil changes, belts and hoses, complete auto repair. Make sure you check out the Kawasaki mules and custom-built trailers, ready to go to work for you. For quality Chevron products, Strayer & Offers, 509 South Adams Street, Fredericksburg. Call 830-997-4382. Check them out online, StrayerAndOffers.com.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath.
It's an 11-point lead here for the Davenport Wolves, 33-21, 4 minutes to go. As Green tries to get up the court. Great pass to Kovar to the basket. Can't quite hit. Rebounded by Gaiman. Gaiman's going to go back up. Still can't hit. Man, Billies would have loved to get some points there, but did not get it. It is what it is. Got to keep pushing. 33-21. Sokup bringing it up for the Wolves. He's got 2 tonight, but he has been active in a lot of other facets of the game. Swings it out to Zamora. Zamora leads the team in all scores with 11. I'm sorry, he has 11. Gaiman leads all scorers with 12 for the Billies. As the Wolves pass around looking to find an opening. Soverall, the biggest guy on this roster for the Wolves. Got it at the top, working against Gaiman. Billies were going with a zone defense here. Degenhardt against Soverall. Soverall to Hamlin for 3. Got it. That's Hamlin's second three-pointer. He's 6 now. Good shot there from Hamlin. Now the Billies coming back, trying to. They cut the lead to 9, and then of course the Wolves went on a run, and have extended that lead. And they're going to call a foul there on Kovar on that screen. Wolves ball. A little bit of a run here. Quick shout out to our title sponsor, Dutchman's Market. Barbecue Fridays is back at Dutchman's Market. Pick up some of their smoked chops, fresh sausage, or baby back ribs while supplies last. Dutchman's Market, 1609 East Main Street. And be sure to tell them Billies.Live sent you. As Davenport tries to get something going there, ball goes out of bounds. Again, wouldn't be doing this broadcast without all of our sponsors, including Dutchman's Market. Blos has got it at the top for the Wolves, who are looking to set something up. Zamora, really good fake out, mid-range jumper, can't hit, rebounded by Degenhardt. Good effort there from Zamora, but it does not fall. Billy's looking to get going here. A little bit of a quiet spell for him. Gaiman's got it against Soverall. Now to Degenhardt. Billy's looking to find an opening. Kovar to Green. Green's going to drive to the basket. Can't hit. Sokup with the rebound. Trying to get something going for Davenport. Swings it to Zamora. Now to Hamlin. Can he hit again? That one was way deep, and it threw him off, and he missed it. Rebounded by Degenhardt. Looking to get the offense going for the Billies. Green sets up the mid-range, thinks against it. Gaiman to the basket. Good move, but the finger roll just misses. And the Billies have had it, and Wolves have got it going back the other way. Sokup swings it to Soverall. Now to Hamlin. Blos with the mid-range. It bounces around and in. He's got 4, and the lead is now 38-21 Davenport. The Billies are going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them here on Billies.Live.
At the Real Estate Advisory Team of Fredericksburg, We know the Texas Hill Country, and we know Texas Hill Country Real Estate.
With the Real Estate Advisory Team, you have a team of experienced professionals who use old-fashioned personal service. Along with our cutting-edge technology, we help you buy and sell real estate.
Contact the Real Estate Advisory Team today. We would be delighted to help you turn your Hill Country real estate dream into a reality. Make it a great day.
Hill Country Refrigeration has been providing the Texas Hill Country with quality heat and air conditioning service, installation, and repair for 47 years. They offer dependable, friendly, and professional customer service. Robert and Clara Ann Almers founded Hill Country Refrigeration in 1974, but have been enjoying Battlin' Billy sports for a lifetime. The Almers family are born and raised Billy fans. 4 generations, that is. Hill Country Refrigeration, where customizing comfort is their award-winning game. From one winning team to another, best of luck, Billies.
We're going to get back to the action here. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. I learned something pretty cool. Earlier I mentioned my golfing session out at Lady Bird, and I'm not a very good golfer, but maybe if I hung out with Chris Mead, I'd be a little bit better. The local professional golfer got named one of the top 15 golf instructors in the country. So congrats to Chris Mead. What an accomplishment that is. Wanted to make sure that we gave him just a little bit of a shout out. A great pass there from Green to Gaiman to get things going. So, Chris Mead, if you want to help me out and improve my golf game, which isn't very good, I would definitely take you up on that. Because it sounds like you know what you're doing. Dagenhart with the steal. That's exactly what the Billies needed. Get some momentum going here as they go into the final quarter. 38-23, 30 seconds to go. Speed's back in the game. Gaiman for 3. Can't hit. And they're going to call a foul here. I believe that's going to go against Kovar. So 38-23, 25 seconds. And you have to imagine what they did in the first half, that the Wolves are probably going to go for the final shot here. Throw it around a little bit, try to get the final shot and get that momentum. As here is Gaiman. What a great shot and what an athletic move here from Gaiman. Deep 3 from Zamora. Can't hit. Rebounded by Green. I guess they didn't want the final shot. I guess when you're that open, you take the shot, though. They're going to get blessed for the foul there. 11 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 38-23. Davenport leads. Schultz checks back in the game for the Billies. Kovar's going to take a break. Sokup back in. Zamora sits down. Dagenhart swings it to Schultz. Schultz trying to get it to Dagenhart, but good defense there. Blocks that outlet. Spees is going to drive. Swings it to Dagenhart. Into Schultz. Schultz to the basket. Comes up just short. And that is how our third quarter is going to end. So 38-23 is the score here heading into the final quarter. Stay tuned to see if the Billies can complete the comeback here on Billies.Live.
Local high-speed internet in Gillespie County. Use it for work, fun, and everything in between. Advanced parental controls, online protection, simple, safe, smart. Get connected at nextstream.net.
Please join us in keeping Fredericksburg and Gillespie County special. Be Texas friendly. Share the road. Put litter in its place. Respect private property. And protect our dark skies. Thank you for caring about our community.
This broadcast is supported by Votive Hospice, a family-owned hospice founded by Fredericksburg natives. Votive Hospice is Fredericksburg's only joint-commissioned, accredited hospice and Fredericksburg's first community-based palliative care, which means their team can help you and your loved ones prior to needing hospice at no cost to you and your family. Knopf Healthcare's palliative care program was just recently awarded accreditation by the Joint Commission in 2022, and that makes them Fredericksburg's only accredited palliative care program. VotiveHospice.com. They're with
Welcome back to Billies.Live, where the Davenport Wolves lead 38-23 here, heading into the final 8 minutes of play. Make sure you stay tuned after the game. We'll have Coach Kamen here on the post-game show to talk about tonight's game as Dagenhart puts up the mid-range jumper but can't hit it. But Schultz is fouled, and Billies will retain possession. If the Billies somehow find a way to get back in this game and win it, we'll have in-depth with Dylan Sifford. But even if it doesn't end the way we want it to, we will still get post-game show with Kamen. So make sure you stay tuned and hear what Coach has to say. He always has good things to add. There's a ref's call for a stoppage here. Not sure what. Something on the court. I think Reed Spees might have killed it. Get that on highlight. I think Reed Spees just smacked that thing out of the air. That was impressive. That might be the best play of the game right there. Game into Schultz. Wolves get the steal, though, and ball's bouncing around like crazy. Green's got it going back the other way. Mid-range jumper comes up short, rebounded by the Wolves. So all that action and no points. Wolves driving back at the other side. That's Blos. Sokup's got it now. Oh, he gets fouled pretty good there by Dagenhart. You know, Sokup might be a pretty good boxer because he's had taken some good shots to the chin so far today, and he's hung in there. He's the thing about putting the gloves on, the way he's been able to take some of these elbows and stuff. He swings it to Edwards. Davenport looking to get something going again. A win here would really help them keep that 4th spot. Keep them competing for either the 3rd or 4th spot in district. Obviously, Bernie and Wimberley really have a firm grasp on those top 2 spots. The Billies are just trying to keep their postseason hopes alive. That ball's knocked loose there. For Wolves will hold on to it. Edwards with the in pass. Well, really kind of got away from him there. I think Spees might have got a hand on it. Schultz going for the loose ball. Cannot get it. Great effort, though. A little bit. Ball got away from Sokup there. It's going to be Billy's ball. So great effort there from Daniel Schultz to force the turnover there. See big guys like that getting down and dirty very often. Good effort from the big, tall senior. So we're getting ready to get going here again. Green back in, bringing it up for the Billies. Swings it into Gaiman. Ball gets walked away by Soka. That's a steal for the point guard. He's caught up a little bit in traffic there. Gets it over to Edwards. And Davenport going with this kind of loose, laid-back attack and then just kind of find an opening as Edwards attacks the basket there. As I call it a loose attack, he proceeds to attack the basket. But they've been kind of hanging back here and driving when the opening's there, but for the most part just settling with passing the ball back and forth until something opens up. And the Billies have stuck with the zone. So Edwards is going to shoot. He's been pretty quiet in the second half. Scored 9 in the first half. Slowed down a little bit after he tweaked his ankle a little bit. But that was an athletic move to draw the foul. Misses the first shot. Hits the second. He's got 10. 39-23 is the score here. Davenport leads. Barrett Green gets the pass to Dagenhart. Billy's looking to, again, working against that full court press of the Wolves. Green is trying to get things set up for the Billies. Kamen calls the play. Let's see what the Billies do with it. Swings it to Dagenhart. Back to Green. And that pass gets away from Green. I think he was trying to get it to Schultz, but it just got away from him. So here is maybe our play of the night here by Reed Spees. I think he smacked a bee out of the sky there. That takes athleticism. Leighton Byer checks in for the Billies, hoping to get his three-point specialist skills going. That's what he does best. Schultz working against Silverall. Still there for a Spees. He's going 3-on-1, going to go to the basket, and he has got it. Give him 7. A little bit of energy, that's what he gives you coming off the bench. See if he can continue to do that. 39-25 now the lead. The Billies have been hovering around that 11 to 13 point deficit all game, trying to just cut into that. Wolves have done a good job of, if the Billies do surge, pulling away again. It's been a game of little runs. Is they're going to call a little bit of a contact foul there, I believe, on Spees. It's going to be on Spees. What you get when you're as aggressive of a defender as he is, sometimes you're going to get called for the little fouls like that. DeCuffa coming out, DeCuffa coming in. Schultz will take a break. 5 minutes to go here. 39-25 is our score. Sokup's going to drive to the basket. Can't quite hit it. It was a good move, though, to get there. Rebounded by Barrett Green. Billy's coming back the other way. Barrett swings it to Spees. Swings it right to DeCuffa. Out to Byer. They really want Byer open on the corner. That's what he does best, is shooting those corner threes. Great pass from Byer to Green to Spees for three. Comes up a bit short, rebounded by Glode, and then the foul is called on the Billies. That's a great offensive sequence if the ball goes through the basket. Quick scoring update here for you. The Lady Billies are on the road tonight, and they are leading 47-28 over the Lady Wolves in Davenport. So keep it up, Lady Billies, to get the win. You can see them live here on Billies.Live tomorrow night when they take on Bandera. So make sure you are here for that broadcast. 4.5 minutes here as the Billies are trying to get something going. DeCuffa thinks about the three, does not shoot it. Billies looking to get something going and get an offensive rhythm, something they've struggled to do tonight. Swings it right to Spees for the three, does not shoot it. And there is a foul called. I think they called the Billies on a technical. I didn't see which player. That's going to be on. Oh, it was against Davenport. I believe it was on Edwards. I saw the 1-1. Did not see the foul. We'll have to see if we can get that on replay. So Gaiman's going to go to the line here. This is a good time to make sure that you are subscribed. Again, they got tomorrow night. Lady Billies will be at home, so you will not know that game's happening if you're not subscribed. Here's the technical on Edwards. I think he's complaining to the ref, and that's what drew the tech. As Gaiman hits both. Over 50,000 viewers have enjoyed Billies.Live already this year. Be sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you get notified whenever we go live. We appreciate you joining us today, and we hope you'll join us tomorrow for Lady Billies basketball action as they return home after hopefully a win in Davenport. Great shot there from Byer on the offensive rebound. 39-29. Don't look now. Don't blink now, folks. This is turning into a bit of a game. Billies have cut this lead to 10. This is about where they've gotten all night, and then Davenport's been able to pull away. Can they find a way to continue to cut into that lead? Glode's got it. Sokup working against DeCuffa, and DeCuffa's going to get called for the shove there. Hard to miss that one. So Sokup. It's going to be a 1-and-1 as the Billies are now in bonus. Here's that offensive rebound thanks to West End Pizza replay. Offensive rebound and put back there from Leighton Byer. You know, he hasn't seen the court a ton tonight, but when he's been on the court, he's made his impact felt. Sokup hits the first. He's been pretty quiet offensively. That'll bring him to 5 points. But he's been anything but quiet in just about every other category. An important part of this Davenport attack. He hits, just misses the second. I said he hit it because it looked like it was going in. And it rolled out. So Billy's coming back the other way. Byer to Spees. Spees thinks about the mid-range. Byer for three. They need it. Can't get it, though. Gaiman gets the rebound. Back to the basket. Still can't hit. Byer with the rebound. Puts it back up and hits and draws the foul. Leighton Byer coming in and making his impact felt. The lead is now 9 with a chance to make it 8. Here's that rebound and put back there from Leighton Byer. You know, he might be 5'9", 5'10". He used every bit of it to make that happen. Can't make the free throw happen, though. 40-31. Davenport looking to reclaim a 2-point lead here. The lead is now 9, the lowest it's been since the start of the third quarter. Billy's using some aggressive defense to work their way back into this game. Soverall is back in the game for Davenport. He's working against Gaiman. That's been a fun matchup all game. Spees working against Blow. Swings it to Zamora, who tries to go to the basket, but they're going to call the foul there on, I believe, Gaiman. Zamora has been off the court for a while, but he is the leading scorer tonight for Davenport with 11. So getting him back on the court, I'm sure Coach Bradley Johnson's hoping to just get that offense going again. Trying to make it 12 points, and he does. So Zamora comes in and immediately makes it a double-digit lead again. Billies this is what Davenport's done so well tonight. The Billies will cut it to 9, 10, 11, and then Davenport pulls away. So Billies are trying to keep that from happening. They have to keep the offense going, especially down the stretch here. 42-31, 2:45 to go in tonight's game. Again, we'll have Coach Kamen afterwards, win or lose, so make sure you hear from him after tonight's game. Tries to get the pass to Gaiman, but it's knocked loose. Blows with the rebound. Swings it to Hamlin. Hamlin's got 6 tonight. Sokup thinks about attacking, swings it to Zamora. Zamora gets past to Cuff, a mid-range jumper, can't hit. Rebounded by Blow, swings it to Sokup. Into Soverall. Lots of contact there from Spees, and Soverall's going to go to the line. Kind of like it though there from Spees. He's got a pretty clear lane to the basket, so go ahead and bump him pretty good and make him earn the 2 points. I don't blame him for the physicality there. Dagenhart and Schultz back in the game. Beyer and DeCuffa will take a break. Soverall to the basket, to the free throw line. Here's that contact. Soverall hits the first. Big, tallest guy on this team. Well, I take that back. They've got the big old Carter Trainer there, but he's got a wrist brace on his arm, so I'm assuming that's what's keeping him from playing. He's a big kid, though. Soverall hits both to make it 44-31, and like they've done all night, Davenport has found a way to pull away. Billy's trying to find a way to keep themselves in it. Schultz swings it to Gaiman. Gaiman to Dagenhart. They need this 3. He puts it up. He's got it. That's a big shot from your senior point guard, and the Billies will take a timeout. That's a huge shot from your senior to make it a 10-point lead. Stay tuned. We'll be right back here on Billies.Live.
Welcome to Creek Street Dental, where we strive to treat our patients with compassion, kindness, and care. We utilize the latest technologies in our commitment to your family, offering cone beam technology, cosmetic dentistry, and sedation dentistry so you can sleep through your appointment. Stop by and meet our newest addition, Dr. Monica Montgomery, from the Fredericksburg High School class of 2014. Creek Street Dental on the corner of Creek Street and South Adams in Fredericksburg.
My name is Rick Barangi, and I'm the owner and founder of Long Neck Manor. I met Donnie several years ago because I was building a state-of-the-art barn for my giraffe, 10,000 square foot barn, and there's nobody in the area, not just Fredericksburg, but in the region that could understand the complexities of building such a structure. Donnie's team is amazing. When they come out here, they're very professional, they're quick, they're thorough. You get a product even better than you expected.
44-34 is the score here as we head into the final 2 minutes. A big shot there from Dagenhart to make it a 10-point game as the Billies are trying to work their way back in the game. Here's that shot thanks to West End Pizza Replay. I'm sure they love sponsoring that shot. Great shot from Dagenhart. Davenport looking to run the clock out here. Billies getting very aggressive with their defense. Davenport's passing the ball around all over the court. Billy's trying to make something great pass to Blows, but he misses the wide open shot. Billies are still alive. Minute and a half to go, 10 points is the difference. Can the Billies find a way to cut that down? Beyer's got it. Deep 3 from Beyer, can't hit. Davenport with the rebound. Man, that 3 would have really changed things. Zamora swings it to Hamlin, back to Zamora to the basket. What passing, what teamwork. Can't do it any better than that, and that's what you got to do when you're trying to close out a game. Spees to the basket. I think he was trying to do too much there. Nothing falls there. And I believe the Billies are going to get called for the foul. So Spee is really trying to drive to the basket, maybe draw the foul, but it does not go his way. And they get the Billies with the foul. So Sokup will go to the line. Kamen trying to find a way to coach these boys to a victory they really need if you look at the district standings. With a loss here, they'll fall to 3-5. With only 2 games left, that makes it pretty tough to get into the playoffs. Where Davenport would improve to 6-3, which would tie them. Currently, they are tied with Bandera, so it depends on how Bandera does tonight. Will dictate who takes third and who takes fourth. Billies really need to get something going here to keep their hopes alive. Dagenhart from deep. Can he hit again? Cannot. Rebounded by Spees. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound and scores. So Spees has 9. 48-36 here. 50 seconds to go. We'll go ahead and keep it here. Again, tomorrow night we'll have the Lady Billies as they host the Bandera Lady Bulldogs. You do not want to miss that, and you will miss it if you're not subscribed. So be sure to subscribe and tap the bell so you get notified whenever we go live. We appreciate you joining us today. It's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow night. And again, looking even further, we had the graphic earlier. Go ahead and talk about it. The Billies will have 2 games left on the schedule going into next week, and it'll be 2 big ones, Wimberley and Bernie. And if they can find a way to win one of those 2 games, that gives them a lot of momentum heading into the offseason. And so it'll be interesting to see how those 2 games go as 2 really talented teams come to town Tuesday and Friday of next week. But got to get through Friday night. Tomorrow night, Lady Billies against Bandera. And speaking of the Lady Billies, 61-34 is the final there in Davenport. So the Lady Billies will come with a victory coming home to look and see if they can make it another one tomorrow night against Bandera. So again, make sure you stay tuned for that one. 48-36 is the score here as we head into the final 50 seconds of tonight's game. Again, we will have head coach Tim Kamen on the mic here after tonight's game. Win or loss, he'll come join us and talk about some Billies basketball. See what his thoughts are. I know he wanted to get a win today, so maybe not as cheerful as he usually is, but we'll still have a good conversation with Coach Kamen. Always a fun guy to talk to. So Davenport gets the pass into Blos, working against a couple Billies. Green with the intentional foul, trying to give the Billies even a chance. Blos will go to the line. Schultz and Dagenhart checking back in. Here's the free throw from Blos. Is good. He's got 5. Schultz and Dagenhart back in the game. Byer checks out. So your original starting 5, other than Spees, of course, are on the court. Misses the first one. Makes the first one, misses the second. Billy's coming back the other way. Spees from 3, can't hit. Rebounded by Sokup, but the ball is knocked away by Dagenhart. So they will give it to the Wolves. 49-36, 38 seconds to go here on Billies.Live. We'll see what the Wolves do here as they try to close this one out. They get the pass to Sokup, working against Spees. And they're going to call the foul there on Barrett Green. So 35 seconds, 49-36 as the Wolves are trying to close this one out, and the Billies are trying to hold on. Again, with a loss, the Billies would fall to 3-5 in district play, which, if I'm doing my math correct, would eliminate them from the playoffs. They could win both Wimberley and Bernie games next week, which would improve them to 5-5, but I guess it depends on what Bandera does tonight, because if Bandera loses, they would fall to 5-4. And so if the Billies could win 2 in a row and then assume Bandera loses 2 in a row, I guess there's still a chance. But if you can find a way to win tonight, that makes everything a whole lot easier. So 35 seconds. They have 35 seconds to score 14 points. We'll see if they can find a way to do so. Might be a tall task. Green coming back the other way after the free throws from Sokup. Green to the basket. He's going to draw the foul. He'll shoot 2. So the final score, Lady Billies win over Davenport 61-35. Got the score from, of course, Paige Finley, but also Mr. Sokup coming over and making sure I had that score. I appreciate that. I feel like I've made friends with the Sokup family today. Very nice people. Heck of a point guard they have, too, in Mr. Daniel Sokup. So Green misses the first. Here's that drive here from Barrett Green. Misses both shots, but there's going to be a lane violation on Sokup. I might have jinxed your son there. I apologize. But that foul's going to be on a lot of people. I think they called it against Sokup. 30 seconds to go, 51-36. Barrett's going to get a second chance. Misses the first two and misses that one. Good effort there from Spees to try and get it. And they are going to give the ball to the Billies there. So the Billies still trying to hang on here. Green takes a break. Tate checks in. Gaiman to Spees. Spees to Statler. Statler back to Spees from deep. Got it. Big shot from Reed Spees to make it 51-39. Davenport trying to just create separation here so that they cannot be fouled. They've done a good job of that so far. So overall, swings it out, and that might be enough to close it. 6 seconds left, and Davenport might have found a way to close it, and I believe they have. 51-39 is our final here in Fredericksburg as the Davenport Wolves come in and take the victory and improve to 6-3 in district play. The Billies fall to 3-5. So not the outcome the Billies were looking for, but we'll talk to Coach Kamen about it here on the postgame show and see what his thoughts are. Again, 51-39 is the final. We'll be back here for the postgame show here on Billies.Live.
Fredericksburg Veterinary Center takes care of animals of all sizes, little bitty small ones and great big tall ones. They'll treat your furry friends just like it was their own. Doctors East and Eckert can do all sorts of stuff to help them, like x-rays and blood work, surgeries and sonograms. They'll even work on their teeth. And if your animal is sick or something, they'll even go to your ranch or house to help them. Give them a call or visit them online at fbgvetcenter.com.
Security State Bank and Trust. We've been building the communities we call home since 1941. That includes supporting our students, teachers, and schools. Behind each student is a community investing in what matters most. Security State Bank and Trust. Proud supporters of Battlin' Billy sports. We're rooting for your success on and off the field. We're proud to say we're small enough to know you by name and large enough to serve all your financial needs. Security State Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Hill Country Propane Inc., we work hard to earn your propane business. Do you need propane delivery for your home?
We're on it.
Refilling propane cylinders for your grill?
We're on it.
Filling up your RV and our easy drive-through?
We're on it.
Savings on RV and cylinder fills?
We're on it.
For all your propane needs, choose Hill Country Propane Inc. because
we're on it.
Hill Country Propane Inc.
Go Billies!
I'm joined by head coach Tim Kamen here after a 59-38 loss to the Davenport Wolves. Coach, I'm sure not the outcome you were hoping for, but what are your general thoughts after this one?
Oh, I'm disappointed. This was a must-win for us. We needed to win this one to kind of keep in the playoff race. Now we've got an outside, chance. We don't control our own destiny, so that's what makes it a little more difficult. But I wish we would have come out a lot better. I think they jumped out 7-0, 9-0. I think. That's been the story. We get in a hole and just have to dig our way out, and we just don't have the offensive firepower, to do that.
You mentioned that early hole, man. You guys hadn't played in over a week. Do you think that played a factor at all?
No, I really don't. They had the same thing. They didn't play either, and. We come up with all sorts of excuses. That's, not what we like to do. We just, they outplayed us, and that's what it came down to. We just got to try to find a way to regroup tomorrow and win at Bandera. I got to go in there and let our guys know that, hey, there's still an outside chance. We really, what we need is Canyon Lake to beat Bandera tonight. If they do that, then if we can beat Bandera, then that puts us back in it. So
yeah, absolutely. Because kind of paint the picture with you guys losing. If they lose to Canyon Lake tonight, you guys theoretically could win tomorrow, then win one of two next week.
Yeah,
and then you still have a shot.
Yeah, that's that's what's got to happen. Right now, they've got Bandera's got 5 wins, and they had to play Canyon Lake, and then they've got to play, the big 3, which is Davenport, Burney, and Wimberley. And so, if you think, well, they're going to lose those, that's where tonight's game over there is going to be, big for us. So we'll see.
Well, you can control what you can control, but you know me, I like to try to find positives. I thought Reed Spees played really well tonight, coming off the bench.
Yeah,
and
no,
giving y'all a
he
spark.
really did. He really did. I was really proud of. He plays so hard all the time. That's just how he plays.
That's just who he is.
Yeah, and his skills are starting to get better. It's just, he goes from sport to sport to sport to sport. So
Yeah.
he's really only in the gym, 3 months out of the 12, and that makes it difficult. But his athleticism, he's able to make up for some skill deficiencies. But I thought he came in and did a great job for us. We had some shots early. We got the ball where we wanted to. The first half. If we make the shots, make the layups that we had, and take care of the free throws, we're right there. Because that's exactly what we wanted. Game plan's always to get it in deep, but just couldn't make shots.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, looking to tomorrow, and of course looking in next week, what are you hoping to see from these guys? Maybe not, obviously you're trying to get in the playoffs, but even just looking forward to the future, because you've got a lot of juniors on this team. What are you hoping to see from these guys down the stretch?
Well, what I'm really hoping to see is them compete. I'm really hoping to see that, hey, this game, every time you play to win. You should be playing as hard as you can, and we could be playing for, a playoff spot, or we could just be playing to finish out the year. My expectation is it doesn't matter if you're playing for last place or you're playing for a trophy. You should be playing, as hard as you can every night. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping our guys will go out there and compete. That's the one thing I think that we've got to work on is our kids like to play. That you got to love it. You got to live it. Really, you got to live basketball. It's got to be in your blood. And so we'll see. That's what I'm going to be looking for from our guys, the rest of the way is how hard are we going to play, especially the young ones. The young ones, they're going to know, and they're going to hear it from me if they don't come to play. And, that's a really bad habit to start getting into. So, that's going to be right now, I think the emphasis for our kids is, how we're going to, what mindset are we going to have going in and playing?
Absolutely. Well, Coach, best of luck tomorrow
Thanks a lot,
night.
Reed.
Thanks for
Appreciate
joining us here on Billies.Live.
All right.
So, wrapping things up, let's go through the stats real quick before we close things out. For the Billies, Asher Gabin finished with 16. Reed Spees had 12. Leighton Byer had 4. Dagenhart had 3. That big 3 there at the end. Barrett Green had 3. For Davenport, the leading scorer was A.J. Zamora with 15. Aiden Edwards had 10. Tristan Hamlin had 6. Jaden Soverall had 7. Carson Blos had 5. Sokup had 2. And Hayden Glode had 2. So again, the final from here from Billies.Live, 59-38. Stay tuned tomorrow night. Lady Billies will be here against Bandera. And of course, we'll be giving you score updates on the boys as they take on Bandera at Bandera. That's a big game. So make sure you stay tuned and catch all that action tomorrow. Also, we got the Billies. The Billies will be at home twice next week. So we're going to finish out the season here with the boys and see how things end up. That's all. But again, one more time, shout out to Dutchman's Market for sponsoring this broadcast. Can't do it without you. So thank you. Make sure y'all go swing by them. Grab something. Tell them Billies.Live sent you. Thanks again to everyone that watched tonight, and God bless.